You doing okay, Alice? First time away from home?
Oh, you always were too smart for this town. And Chapel Hill is a wonderful school, and you got a scholarship.
That came out of the blue. How's Daddy?
I know your father is a tender man. Right now, he's searching the scripture to justify what he did for us. The Bible is not obliging.
How's Jimmy Ray? Mama, he's gonna meet me in Raleigh just as soon as I'm settled. We're gonna find our baby.
It'll be a joyous day for all of us.
Just aching to hold him in our arms again. Long way going, feeling long way to my soul.
You got the power, you got the faith, you got the strength to go on. You got the night, you got the day. We're never all alone. I'm never gonna stay down. You got the night, you got the day.
I got the old dark cloud.
Sun is gonna shine again. Sun is gonna shine again. The sun is gonna shine again. The sun is gonna shine again.
Hey, Margot, I sure hope Billy gets published soon.
Oh, sweetie.
It is, isn't it? Of course, I'm lying.
You better quit while you're behind.
Does Billy write you?
Oh, yes. Once a week.
First.
Oh, Margot, you miss him, don't you? Long time. I've been waiting a long time. Long enough. You got the look, you got the feel, you got the face of true love. You got the charm, you got appeal. I got to let him know the sun is gonna shine again. The sun is gonna shine again. The sun is gonna shine again. The sun is gonna shine again.
Something tells me it'll be alright. Something tells me it's gonna be okay. Something tells me it'll be alright. Something tells me it's gonna be okay.
The sun is gonna shine again. 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 The sun is gonna shine
You shouldn't be drinking. Something's got to calm my agitation. You should be lying down. Use your medicine. Suitcase, where you been? Chapel Hill. Overnight?
Maybe more. Maybe a week or more. Who's gonna take care of me? I've arranged it.
You take care of me. The son takes care of the father just the way the father took care of the son.
I'll be back.
What's in Chapel Hill anyway? Business, I hope.
What do you think?
That girl that almost ruined you? You stay away from her. Trouble once is trouble always.
She and I are bonded. And we have a child out there somewhere. Together maybe we can find him.
Find him?
Well, why not? You'd be surprised it could be a
You
conflict.
will never find that child.
What do you mean?
You're still holding that suitcase, Give Me Ray. That's better. I took care of my son that night. I made everything right for you, so you could go into the world without encumbrance.
That adoption should have been my decision.
There was no adoption.
What are you talking about?
I cleansed you as sure as I was dipping you in the baptismal waters.
Is that the liquor talking?
Nobody knew the mayor on that train. I got on in Ryan County. I was just another businessman passing through. Not with papers in the briefcase. Something better. Something better to relocate.
What? What did you have?
Had me a baby in a briefcase.
What do you mean? What did you do?
Well, I walked toward the far end of the train where there was just me and that creature and the clan of the tracks. And then I stepped out between the cars.
No.
And then as we were passing over the river, I flung it high into the air!
I've heard of evil in the world, but you and I are flesh and blood. He was just a baby. He was my son!
But I did it for you!
For happiness and all our hopes and dreams. I never get to see his face or know the boy he'd be. I could never go see her again, never look into her eyes again. I could never tell her why. How could she ever love me now? Heartache. How could she ever love me now? Heartbreaker, heartbreaker. Look at what you've done to me. You destroyed me. I could never go see her again. I could never hurt her with all this. I could never tell her lies. You may as well have murdered me when you cast him away that night. All I have to live for has died. Well, I gave Miss Murphy one of my humor pieces.
Oh, that's great, Daryl. And what did she say?
Well, she said she really liked it. And could I turn it into a humor piece? Well, look, just walked in. Does he know this place sells intoxicating beverages?
I say he's lonely. Let's find out. So, boy meets girl. This calls for a slow gin fizz.
It does.
It does.
I'll have one.
Have you had one before?
I've seen photos.
So you're lonely since you've been here?
I have a date every night with my typewriter.
That's not company. This is what a real person feels like. In case you forgot.
That does feel real.
Well, there's more where that came from.
Don't drink them both, Lucy.
Here you are. Well, what do you think?
It's both sweet and tart at the same time.
Just like Lucy.
It's called a slow gin fizz, but you don't have to drink it slow.
Oh, you are a modern woman, Lucy.
A bit.
Well, hey, so, you want to be a writer?
Oh, better than that. I want to be a censor.
A censor? Why a censor?
When I was 12, I gave my father a Raymond Chandler mystery novel. I was watching him read it, and suddenly his face went the color of a rose. He set the book face down, called for my mother, took her into another part of the house, and shut the door. I went over to see what he had just read, and right there in the middle of the page was the word Brazil. I thought, well, this can never happen again. So, a few nights a week, I take a manuscript home and fix myself a Manhattan, and I search for hidden, erotic content. Would you like to do that with me sometime?
Well,
What? You got a girl back home?
I don't know.
Well, don't bring her to Asheville,
Why not?
because country girls flatten out under the city lights. Another round!
You heard the lady.
Lady, please, not on a Friday night. All week long, I'm up to my elbows working away. I'm not too bad. I'm not gonna waste away. I'm gonna meet in town every Friday night. Pour me another round, pour me another round. Pour me another round. Yes.
Trick bartender, get me some more of this.
I asked to see you, Mr. Kane, because Mr. Ames put your propinquity piece on my desk. He seems to think it's ready.
Ready.
We are publishing it next month.
You are.
We are.
Miss Murphy, would it be all right if I were to jump for joy?
You may. Is that the best you can do?
One more time. Miss Murphy.
Damn! Miss Murphy just reminded you of a train to catch.
Oh, you're leaving.
Yes, I'm going to Raleigh on some long overdue personal business.
With a stop in Zebulon to visit family here are your tickets.
That train runs right through Hayes Creek. I could meet you there, and I could show you the places I've been writing about.
Well, I've done it for other riders. Mr. Ames, have Lucy put it on my itinerary.
Oh, she's going to be a little late today. She's feeling under the weather.
Is that in quotes?
Very.
I'm afraid that's my fault. I went down to the Shiny Thing last night. Lucy and I had a bit of a whack doodle.
You love to pull words out of your hat. I have the same habit.
I got that from my mother.
I got it from a desperate need for attention.
I got a little bit of that too.
So, have you written anything new?
I have, and I found that I'm starting to write more and more about home.
Mr. Kane, it would be easier to get Lincoln off the face of Mount Rushmore than to get home out of the heart of a Southern rider. I'll see you in Hayes Creek. And congratulations. Are these all the files from May 15th, 1924?
They are. The laws are changing this year. These records won't be open anymore. Would you like me to help you search again?
That would be so kind. Now, the baby was wearing
A blue sweater.
maybe one of the photos.
These some photos are in black and white, Miss Murphy. Are you sure he was dropped off in Raleigh? You should be checking surrounding towns. There's an agency in Charlotte.
He was dropped off here. Kate, has anyone else ever come looking for the whereabouts of a baby left here on the same date?
Not that I recall. Should they be?
I would think so, yes.
I know this is hard to hear, but maybe he didn't care as much as you do.
If there is truth in this world, he cared. Somehow if you were to come looking.
Well, it's only been me behind this counter for the last 19 years.
Well, that's a puzzle I should have sorted out before.
The sun does shine in Raleigh.
Hello, Jimmy Ray.
Alice. Young Alice.
Not so young.
Young forever in my memory.
This is your house? It's nice.
Taught over the years.
Those your kids?
In a way. They're my sister's kids.
You married?
No, I never married. Close a couple times.
I guess I would have heard. I followed you.
I know you never married. I paid attention. You did well in Asheville. I had a couple of trips there. Looked up at your building. Never went in though.
Why not?
You moved on. You published Carson McCullough's. You don't well, Lee.
You have been paying attention.
I always paid attention to you. If I didn't, I knew I were in trouble.
We were so young.
You were. And I wonder, often, was I old enough to have behaved differently? Better?
Yes. When I came to Raleigh today, it wasn't my intention to see you. I was at the Hall of Records with the same woman that's worked there for 20 years, and I asked her if anyone else had ever come looking for the whereabouts of our child, and she said, not one. Not one person, not you.
I didn't notice.
And you never came to see me. Why?
Oh, Alice. Is it better to hope or to know?
Oh, please.
After my father died, we discovered it was he who had funded your scholarship.
Why?
Get you out of town? Guilt.
Guilt.
Alice, on the train to Raleigh, somewhere in the night, my father took our son and threw him off the train and into the river below. Happy little family playing on blinded by someone. I can't speak of him. I had a vision of how our life would be, full of love and laughter and sweet harmony. I had a vision of how our life would go, all of our kids singing while you play piano. If I could leave this darkness, if I could see my way back to I had a vision of how our life would be. Everything was beautiful, you were next to me. I had a vision of how our life would go. Everything was wonderful. And I love you so.
Oh, hi, Max. What can we do for you?
I'm a little early. I'm walking Edna home after the bookstore closes.
Huh. Well, guess what? We just closed. Hi, can I help you? Wow!
Happy to see me?
Ryder, you're sure not good at reading people. What are you doing here?
Margot, you're the first person I wanted to tell. I'm going to be published in the Asheville Southern Journal.
What? Well, that is some damn news.
My.
What is it, Billy?
I think I'm seeing you in a new way.
What way?
Margot, since I came back from the war, many things have changed in my life.
Of course.
And some things have remained constant. Family, this place, Hayes Creek, but there's one thing that's been both constant and changing, and I wonder, how is that possible?
Well, anything's possible with people. What is it?
Us.
There's an us.
There is if you want there to be.
Well, I don't know. Just never thought of you that way.
We're supposed to be together, I know. I feel it way down deep in my soul. We're never meant to be apart. I keep you here inside of my heart. I always have, always will, always, always, always will. I always have, always will, always, always, always will. We're supposed to be together, it's true. just a chicken.
Yes?
Margot, when was the last time I kissed you?
12 years, 6 months, and 13 days. That was on a dare. You ran like a rabbit.
Believe it or not, I'm shaking now like I was that day.
We're never meant to be apart. I love you now, I have from the start. I always have, always will, always, always, always will. We always have, always will, always, always, always will.
Anybody home?
Well, child, just as promised.
We're about the same age now.
I'm staying a bit ahead of you. So good to see you. I didn't know if I was worth a visit anymore.
Oh, Daddy, how can you say that?
Well, through the years, reasonableness has laid its hand on my shoulder. Things I've done in my past just don't stand up like they used to. Want a glass of water?
Got any of that hooch?
Ooh, I do. How long can you stay?
Oh, just one day.
One day, darling. Too short time for a lot to say.
Mom at home?
She's over with the neighbors. She'll be back. I'd like to have you alone. Well, I can talk to your mama, but not about certain things.
Sounds like you've been banking words, Daddy.
Well, you got to around here. Them trees. You know, it gets so quiet around here that you can actually hear a leaf fall. And you can tell the color of that leaf just by the tiny crisp crack it makes as it lies to the ground.
I know that feeling. Sometimes I hear the sounds of the fiddlers in town, and I just know they're playing the songs of the breezes across the lakes back home. So, what kinds of things can't you talk to Mama about?
Well, certainly not about things that happened 23 years ago.
Nope, not about things that happened 23 years ago.
That had to be the most painful day of your life. It was, wasn't it,
Oh,
sweetheart?
Daddy.
It was.
Yes.
Well, if shame could equal pain, I could say that I know exactly how you feel. Because of what I did that day, made it the most shameful day of my life.
Thank you, Daddy.
You know, I believe that was the last day my own daddy had a hold of me. Because how I felt after it helped me purge him from me. Now, I don't ask for forgiveness.
I forgive you, Daddy.
No, Alice. I can't even forgive myself. But I always wondered, what happened to the boy
Do you know Alice?
I do, Daddy. He was raised by a family in California with very much love. He's educated and successful. He's a fine young man.
Well, that's exactly what I always wished for.
Oh, maybe your wishes made it so.
Sun is gonna shine again. Sun is gonna shine again.
Now you're sure your daddy knows we're coming?
He sure does. Hey, Daddy, it's Billy! And put your pants on, there's a lady present.
All right, let me get on. Hello there, son. I still salute you.
Daddy, this is Miss Murphy.
I know all about you. We're standing on the wrong side of the porch.
She wants a knee high?
Yes, thank you.
Miss Murphy, there's a barber shop at Hayes Creek with your magazine stacked up on the settee. We're readers here.
And Billy will be published in its next issue.
I heard. Mary Lee would have been awfully pleased to know that.
Mary Lee.
That's my mother.
Billy, you got some clothes here, you know that, some good pants and some shirts. You want to take them on over to your new place.
I can use them.
There must be some wonderful stories about your wife. Maybe Billy could write about her.
Oh, I don't think so. Better to pick from the whole town with our array of carrots and scoundrels.
Look at what I found. My old mail order plaid, still good. And my old fishing vest.
Let me get you something to put it in, Miss Murphy.
How do you like it so far?
Oh, it's lovely, Billy. It reminds me of Zebulon in some ways. You must find wonderful repose here, Mr. King.
Oh, I do. Surely do. Miss Murphy.
I'm sorry. Your wife must have been young when she died. Billy's only 23.
And Lee died last year at 65. That's a rarity in these parts where everybody's married and bearing kids before they can ride a bike. Billy, you got a box full of your things in the shed.
I don't want to take up Miss Murphy's time with that, but look what I found. A good pair of old boots and my old baby sweater. I want to show this tomorrow. What is it?
I know this sweater. I know this suitcase.
How?
My life was born away from me in it.
You say you've seen this
I made it.
I knew this day would come.
It's you that has the story, Mr. Kane, isn't it? It's you.
What are you two talking about, Daddy?
Billy, one evening I was out frog gigging. And I went a little farther downriver than I usually go. Now, where are you, fat ones? Me and Mary Lee gonna have you for dinner. Oh, I see you, Mr. Toad. Over there. Somebody there? Anybody there?
came from the sky, then it's the Lord's will that we raise you. If you came from that train, well, then somebody didn't want you.
When you came through the door, so peculiar, how can do you? Some
is she? She's over an hour and a half late. This is not like her.
She got a message from the post office about a special delivery letter.
If they can send the notice, why can't they send the letter?
She went with Jimmy Ray to pick it up.
She's awfully cozy with Jimmy Ray.
He's attractive, don't you think?
Lucy, I don't know how to judge if a man's attractive.
Yes, you do.
Read the next line.
Oh, Daryl, you have to read this. It's the funniest thing I've ever read. We have to print it in our humor column right away.
What is it?
What's a hilarious piece by a writer I've never even heard of? Lillian Jones.
Lillian Jones! Congratulations, Daryl.
What?
Lillian Jones is my new pen name.
Well, good for you.
Miss Murphy, you have been on a tear lately.
You have, Miss Murphy. Now, I'll be frank.
Well, it'll take a while to get used to calling you that, but sure.
What has gotten into you lately? I really miss the dark layer of gloom you brought with you to work every day.
All right. Look, everybody's gonna find out sooner or later anyway. Years ago, I had a child.
Daryl, you owe me $5.
Well, turns out he's alive and well. He's a fine young man, and he works for me.
He works for... Oh my God, it's Daryl.
It's Billy.
Billy?
When was the last time you spoke with him?
Oh, not since the night I found out, about a month now. He hasn't written or called, but these things take time, don't you think?
I've been thinking of taking a trip just to lay eyes on him. I wouldn't know if I saw him.
Hello?
Oh my God.
Hello?
Hello. Billy Kane.
You're a handsome young boy. You took after your father, ain't that, Billy?
Honored to meet you, sir.
Lucy, shall we go look for that pencil box?
Oh, yes, the missing pencil box.
Now, where is that pencil box?
Miss Murphy, I came to apologize.
You don't
Yeah,
have
I
to.
do. I was selfish that night. I only thought about how I was hurt, but it was not just me. It was every one of us.
Oh, Billy.
So I went to the side of my real birth, small cabin in the woods.
How did you find it?
Your father loves you very much. He told me the story of that awful night, how I was torn from your arms, and I understood that truth walks beside us like a shadow until one day it merges with us. And until it does, we are not truly whole.
Billy, you are no doubt your mother's son.
Lucy, I owe you an apology too. Perhaps I was a little misleading.
Oh, well, we can start fresh.
Hi everyone, I'm Margot. I'm Billy's fiance.
Oh, Margo, you are. Thanks for letting me know.
Alice, you go to the wedding.
Well, of course I am. He's my son.
Not this. Alice.
Lucy, put getting married on my calendar.
Now, there's the Miss Murphy we know and love.
I have a vision of how our life will be, rolling like a river, peaceful, wild and free.
I have a vision of how our life will go. All of our kids singing while you play piano.
And Lucy and I get married. We're not the ones that have been framed.
fun to see